Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it's time for Ken Stout Live.
Let's try that again. Hello, everybody, and welcome into a very late start of today, July 11th. Ken Stout live with the Zoom homies, Zoom homies live with the Ken Stout. That's it. I'm done. See you guys tomorrow night. I've already announced that once, and I made a short little explanation, but I didn't check to see that the microphone wasn't unmuted, but it wasn't. Now it is. Yes, it is almost nap time. So
Yep.
we have Sam, Jeff, William, and Jose Alvarez joining us in Zoom. I was, however, able to make everything the correct day, the correct names for the people that were here first, second, and third, and the correct states and pictures. And I did eat.
You forgot me.
I don't go to fifth place. I go to 3 places.
No, you said who was in Zoom.
Oh, did I not mention that you were in Zoom?
That's correct.
Let me rewind this and watch it again. Well, if I miss Greg, probably. Greg Guy is with us in Zoom too. By the way, he's got a new name. Greg, would you like me to divulge your new name?
Sure, go ahead.
Mrs. K today said Grumpy Greg. Perfect.
Whoa.
Perfect. With
I ain't
no
grumpy.
coaching from me, by the way, Greg. That was.
I'm not grumpy. I got my garage door fixed.
He just cost
He's
me $100.
sleepy.
He just cost
sleepy.
me $100. So,
Want to name him after a dwarf? He's sleepy.
no, I'm not real sure where it came from. We were running through some things, and she's like, "Greg always grumpy. Why is he so grumpy? Grumpy Greg. That's what I'm gonna start calling him." I'm like, okay. I don't think he's that grumpy myself, but good to see everybody. I'm sorry I'm late. Do what, Greg?
I haven't had a nap in 2 days.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten an email, so I'm pretty much discounting I'm going to get that TV. Darn it. And I stayed up till 3:30. I pulled an Alex cheek. I sat here and watched my email. I'm like, come on, change, come on, change, come on, change. And it didn't. So I thought, well, I'll go to bed. I'll get up in the morning and there'll be an email from me. And there's not. So, oh, well, it was a good price. I'll find something.
I stayed up till 4:30 watching Transatlantic.
Yeah, once my little head hit the pillow about 3:31, I was out like a light. And I did go in and readjust the fish cam stream. I put it back to somewhat normal because I watched it for a few minutes. And the 5-minute intervals with no explanation of what's going on, that's the next project, by the way, is to run it. But I need to identify whose stream it is at the same time. And I need to get with Sam on that because I should be able to do that in OBS. Should be able to. But I kind of looked at it last night a little bit and couldn't figure it out. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to real quickly revert this back to the fish tank, Sam's, Williams, and Roberts in the middle and let it go with that. And that works fine for last night. So, is Kerry still going on or did he finally end?
Yeah, he finished.
Okay. Did he ever discuss anything other than whatever that was he was promoting? Yep, Tim Soul says it's Prime Day on Amazon, so maybe you can get a good deal. Actually, Tim, I got an email that said invite only, a 43-inch VZO for $99 knockdown from $399, and I clicked the invite only. What I should have clicked is invite only, buy if you're invited. That way it's just automatically bought. But I was skeptical and didn't. And I got another email that says you'll get it if you're invited. You'll get an email on Prime Days. I've got about let me measure this. I got about that much hope. That's too much. I got about this much hope that Prime Days is today and tomorrow, and I may get an email yet. See, there's that that's that Alex Cheek syndrome again. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. And I'll carry it one step further. When we're driving back from Mom's tonight, Mrs. K asked me about it. I said, I'll just keep these with real simple numbers. Let's say they had 50 TVs to give away and 100 people put in for the invite. Let's just say they're going to go 1 to 10 and 6 people don't accept the invitation. Then they release 10 to 16 to fill up those gaps. And nobody does it. And, cycle. I said, and I'm probably number 47, 48, or 49. So I'm really hoping maybe this is what's actually going to happen. I doubt it.
Speaking
But,
of devil,
yeah, I
with
seen it.
email.
I seen.
Uh,
I can tell you what he's going to say too. Watch this. Hey, Alex.
Which I forgot to sign in.
Uh-huh. It's because you're busy watching some TV show from 1812.
I never sign in.
There we go. I can tell. I could tell in a split second that I wasn't signed in because of the background I had on.
Your firecrackers or your fireworks or whatever it is?
No, before I signed in, it had a picture of the data center, of a data center. Once I signed in, it had a picture of the fireworks.
Gotcha.
Because you have there's two different sets of backgrounds. There's the backgrounds that you have when you're not signed in, and there's the backgrounds that you have when you are signed in. Because if you're signed in and you add a desktop background to your list, it uploads it to your Zoom account.
Did not know that. Tim says, get a Samsung. His VZO sucks. I have the 55 inch that's in front of me is VZO, and we have not had any issues with it. And I wasn't looking at the brand so much as I'm taking a $399 TV down to $99, 43 inches. It'll fit perfect. Right. I'm buying it. Given the invitation, I'm buying it. It could have been Alex Sam Cheek Dawson brand for all I care. The price was right. Now, I might have considered it a little bit differently knowing that it came from that manufacturer, but no. And I forgot I was going to go do something.
There's one exception to that.
One exception to what? You're confused.
What you said, it could have been Alex William Dawson brand. There's one exception.
What's the one exception?
Joshy brand.
I don't see Joshy in the Zoom, so why would I refer to Joshy brand? Okay, Joshy brand. Then I clearly wouldn't buy it. Jose is with us. Is he going to say anything tonight, or is he busy in the background doing editing? I'm going to guess he's busy editing.
Taking pictures of the ladies.
Possibly. It could be at work, actually. Let's see here. I'm looking for one thing, but I know I'm not going to get it. So I got an email while we were at Mom's, and I don't have the credentials to log into this account on my phone, so I was hoping I didn't lose it, and I didn't. Wanted to go check it out and see what's going on. I can do that later now that I know I didn't lose it. Looks like chat, we had Tony first, Tim was second. I used a real cool picture of Tim that I had. Sam was third, One Fish 26, and I think I identified him as Sam One Fish 26. Yeah, it is Update Tuesday, and I've heard more than once today that people are having to reboot their computers 2 and 3 times. I've not updated mine yet. And
I updated and I only had to reboot once.
huh.
I switched it on and I had a little notification in the tray. So I go and I reboot it. It says it's going to do this update. And then I log into the administrative account, go to Windows Update, and it says there's no more updates. But just to be sure, I click search for updates. And it finds one. And it says it needs to reboot again. Now, I didn't pay attention to all the numbers. So I go and I reboot again. And I do the same thing again. Another one comes down. Got to reboot again. And finally, it said I didn't have any more updates. So there you are.
Yeah, I haven't even looked. I don't have the icon in my tray, and I haven't even looked yet. So I'll probably do that when the meeting is over. That's kind of what my plans are anyway.
Yes, I'm here, homies.
He speaks. Hello, Jose. How are you?
Good, good. I just want to. I've been quiet because this couple of times because I still want to get to with you, Ken, and explain myself. But that's
Yeah,
something
I know.
between
We
you
we
and I.
yeah, we just can't get together because you're either busy or I'm either busy. And what we need to do is we need to say, okay, tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. your time, um, we can get together.
What time tomorrow? Because literally
I
tomorrow will. Because tomorrow will be. I will be waking up early, to be out of the house at 5.
oh my goodness, so that's that's early. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Tim says nice pic. Yeah, that I took that off your Facebook page and then I cropped it down and did some whiz bang things in the dreaded D word that we can't say. You know, stealth mode's with us. Hello, stealth mode.
Better not.
Roy is with us.
With my right hand.
Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, so yeah, Jose. We definitely need to get together because I know we've been trying to do this for a couple days. Um,
Do what your mom says.
Mom's getting in the picture a little bit. Hello, Mom. Mom can't hear us though. He's got his headphones on.
I can't hear it, so.
And Chris needs to mute YouTube.
I turned it off.
That is so easy. I do the same thing though. I had mine running, but I let it run for a little bit and then I muted it down. So Tim's saying all on all computers. Yeah, I don't know. I've had that a couple times. I've never woken up to it being switched over, and I hope, man, that looks worse than it was the other night.
Where can I get a Joshy brand computer?
Talk to me about that after the stream. You could be our first, last, and only customer.
Maybe
I'm gonna need to know what you're using it for, and I'm gonna need to know your budget, and I'm gonna need to know a few credit card numbers, a couple other
I'm
little
going to
minor
install-
details.
I'm going to shut it down, push the power button while it's installing Windows Update.
And push and hold the power button. Yeah. Only Joshy. That's funny. So good to see
My
Chris.
my mom just come in here and asked me how I hold a pencil. It's one of those silly questions on that test I was telling y'all about.
One of the
yesterday.
questions on the test is how do you hold a pencil?
Yes.
See, I'd get in trouble because I would say with my toes. I'd probably get. I mean, well, he did say that. I didn't hear the question, but I heard him say it with my hand, with my right hand.
Is that test for your to get your benefits and all? I'm sure it is.
Yeah, Stealth
Yes.
Mode says in your nose.
I've had to do those tests before.
My girls can hold the pencil.
Family friendly. Oh, he mutes himself, right? Yeah, good job. That was good. I don't know if I like this background or not. I like the Prime Day, but it's a little bright to me.
I bet I know exactly what Jose was going to say.
Yeah, I do. I probably have a good idea myself.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris. Finish my sentence.
I'm not telling you to.
So, Chris, did you ever give someone a hard time today in said stream?
I did.
And did you get kicked out yet?
No, actually, he didn't go on. He didn't go on and on and on about it.
Wow. Wished I hadn't.
In a way, he was right, but I was also right. Also, I mean, about the security cameras.
That's about the time I left, so I don't know. I don't know what was going on there.
Who, Doug? Gary?
Yeah.
I must have missed a lot on this show.
There we go. That's not much lighter though. I need to find. I'll find a good one here in a minute. But that white background was actually
I
bothering
just
me. So
mentioned that I would want a security camera that's hooked to the computer and record a video on the hard drive. And he said that defeats the purpose of a security camera or something. But then later on, he was showing something that does record to the hard drive. It was either before or after he was showing that.
let me guess, and I haven't seen it. I left when he started showing security cameras, but let me guess. He's saying it uploads to the cloud, so therefore it's accessible for the cloud at all times.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says something about have it on your hard drive. That way you don't have to pay for the cloud storage or whatever. I don't know.
Well, if you put it on your hard drive, it's doing the same thing you said, storing it on your hard drive, is it not?
Yep.
Okay.
There's most of them voted non with cloud or non-cloud have a SD slot in them. I've found.
Yeah. The problem I have with using apps is my fingers are so big. It's hard to use apps and all that. That's the main problem.
Chris, don't get me started.
I found it.
Well, good night, everybody. We're going to go to the after stream Zoom. This ought to get good.
Well, I found
I'm joking. It's not ending yet. You what, William?
OSB supposedly can read the Wi-Fi from a wireless camera somehow. I never tried it.
William, I want to be Princess's manager because she can imitate your voice so well. I think we should go on America's Got Talent, and she and I will win. Hello, Richard Rogers. Good to see you again, my friend. Richard joins us again in chat.
You don't like her job during the day?
No, her job during the day is just fine. Did you ever find out who knocked over your trash can?
No.
Just wondered. I didn't lose much sleep over that, by the way. Full disclosure. But I did see it got knocked over.
She's on her right now on her job in the picture doing her guarding her computer.
Her management skills. She's watching you. Just waiting for you to make a mistake. Here we go. I got Carrie's stream paused. I intended to try to watch most of it. I want to see if there was any good things he recommended from Amazon Prime Days. I didn't see all that great of deals. The only one that I saw was the TV that I'm not getting. And again, there's about a slim chance that I may get it, which I know I won't. But, I can hold out, I guess.
All right. I have to exit and bring them back up.
I don't know if you had a thing by invitation only. That sort of implies you're going to get an invitation.
Well, I'll show you what it says here in just a second. I got to go find it. Give me one quick second here. And I'll share it. There's nothing personal or private or pertinent on it. And it might have even said right there on that, and I just misread it. I don't know, but it did. The way that it reads is I was supposed to get something additional today.
There's one way to find out if you got it.
Prime Day.
Yeah, hang on. I'm struggling. This late start stuff. I mean, it's just messed me up. So I'm wanting to share this screen. There's no audio that I want to.
It made me on time, Ken. So don't complain about it too much. I was on time.
You were not on time. You were still late. Don't even try to go down that you were on time road, because you weren't. Maybe on time by Southern Mississippi standards, but by everyone else in the world, you're not even close to on time. All right, so now I got to go find the. Doggone it! Don't tell me I lost it again. Real good possibility that I lost this daggone stupid letter again.
It's all right.
No, yeah, it is, but I mean, okay.
Well, the only thing I thought is if it actually said this is by invitation only.
I found it. I'm just dumb. So the email I got back was invite on. Let me share this with the rest of the world so they understand. No, there we go. Wow, it actually worked. Unbelievable. Something worked. So I got, when I put in the invitation, I got this email a day later. It says, invite only, you requested, limited quantities, won't access. And then it says, use a unique link to buy, which I should have done that. I didn't. And then somewhere it says in here, you will get, or check your email for invites on Prime Day. Didn't get one. And then I got another email.
That says you may receive multiple notifications. We won't be able to grant all requests.
Right. And I did get another one that said something to the effect of the next step of this is watch your email, which is the same thing it says here on Prime Day. Now, who knows how many TVs they had? You know, multiple TVs. They've got 5 TVs. That's multiple TVs. You know, I don't think I'm going to get it. It's no big deal. I liked it. I went and verified that the size would actually work for me here in this spot. And it would have been nice to get it for $300. So, no big deal. Pop chat back out and bring it over here. And she's not complaining about not having the TV in there at all. It's just, this thing's just too doggone big. Or I could go get another 55-inch TV. No, I'm kidding.
This is my new smartwatch. It does TikTok.
Let me spotlight you. Let's show that again, Chris. That's the new smartwatch right there.
Yep, it does TikTok.
That's funny. Yeah, I still don't wear a watch. Probably won't wear it. If I get a watch, it'll be a pocket watch. I'll be so distinguished. I'll get on my goofy golf hat and get me a pipe with nothing in it, and I'll look distinguished. And then somebody will say, what time is it? I'll say, hold on, old chop, let me check. And I'll check my stopwatch. I mean, my pocket watch, but it could be a stopwatch. Oh, I just amazed myself with my knowledge.
It was like this, and the band broke. Guess what I did? I carried it in my pocket.
Yeah. Well, I got good news for Mrs. K. I'll have to give that to her in a little bit.
I like to still carry that. This is my watch. It does TikTok. He even said one time that before he had a smartphone, he said a phones are for talking, not for. He said a computer's for internet and all. The phones for talking, but now that's changed.
So the application for her retirement's been approved, but then later down here it says they suspended it because she's currently working. That's interesting. Guess we'll be going back down there next week. Look forward to that wonderful adventure again. Friday morning, we're headed to Illinois. Anyone want to take a guess where we're going in Illinois?
Filipino story.
You guys should know the name of it by now. But yes, we're going to the
store.
We're going to the Filipino Asian store. Yeah. Oh wait, there's just like my TV. There's this much of a chance. We saw a. No, we're going to be going to Champaign, Roy. We saw a new Filipino store that we can't find the phone number to. And tomorrow I'm going to run by there and I'm like, oh, please have what she wants here, because it's a mile and a half up the street as opposed to driving to Champaign and driving back. I really hope they have it. Why can't they put a damn Micro Center Asian store here in Indiana? That'd be nice. Micro Asian.
They got a micro center. All they need is an Asian store now.
Well, there's several Asian stores, but they don't carry the specific Filipino Asian stuff she's looking for. That's the problem. That's the issue.
What happened?
All right.
Jose to Ken. Jose to Ken.
I'm here having a conversation with someone who's got a hard head. And I got to mute myself again. Somebody say something while I'm talking with Mrs. K standing right here beside me. Right there, Mrs. K. Mrs. K, everybody.
Hi.
I was trying to figure out how to restart the stream. The streaming computer did a update on me.
Seriously. It would depend on how you. Okay, don't I have co-hosts?
Yeah.
Okay, I got them. I got Stealth Mode and I got Jim. I didn't even hear the bell.
I just heard a bell too. It didn't ring before.
Yeah, it didn't ring before. I know. That's why I said I just heard it. Crazy.
Hang on.
Hello, Jim. Hello, Stealth. Yeah, we changed the avatar a little bit the other day. We were messing around with it. But I ended up going with this one.
All right.
They're all over the place.
I would as a joke do something else, but then nobody would get that it's a joke, so I'll stick with what I have.
Kidding, and he was sneaking around the door. When it came to the door.
And we're hearing some background coming from Stealth Mode, so I'll mute his mic until he gets that all worked out. Go look at chat real quick. I've been to Champaign too many. Yeah, we unfortunately go about every 3 months or so, it seems like. And in typical Filipino woman fashion, she comes to me today and she goes, I got this much stuff left. We need to get some. I'm like, I'm not going to Champaign. That's my first response. Going Friday. And I told her as we're driving down the road, I said, give me a heads up so I can get a hold of certain people in the world, Jeff, and send him some money so he can send this stuff to us. Well, Saturday I'm playing golf. And Sunday she's working. And they're closed on Sunday anyway. So there's a real short window here. Play golf or go to Champaign Saturday. I'm playing golf. You know?
Whoa.
Good Lord. Are you going to be in the new Austin Powers movie or what?
Ken,
I got to spotlight this, even though you got a horrible camera. It's out of focus.
Ken, who let this person in?
Look at that. My
It
hair
does-
was like this freaking long.
Oh, geez. You want to talk about long hair? Look.
Yeah, you're
But
not
mine
holding a
sticks straight
candle.
up. Goes
Yeah,
straight up on me. It just sticks straight up.
Yeah, you don't want to see me do that. It's lengthy.
What about
got
drink
hot, not enough.
champagne?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
do what, Chris?
Instead of going to champagne, you should drink champagne.
Never had champagne in my life. That's about the only alcoholic beverage I didn't drink. It never appealed to me. I guess because it had all the bubbles in it. I don't know.
Beer has bubbles.
Never noticed.
Never noticed, and they never gave them enough time to form.
Well, okay, so my first beer in Korea, which by the way is Mekju Hana Jiseo. Y'all need to learn that in case you go to Korea. And that says 1 beer, please. Took a big old spit it immediately out. Our beer in America is served ice cold. That's how I grew up drinking it. Not there. It's barely room temperature. Barely room temperature.
It's like the bloody English.
Yes, it's like, and everybody was laughing because they knew what was coming. It was my first time in that little bar, so, yeah. I didn't learn how to say hello, how are you, what's the weather, how to order a beer. Mekju Hana Jiseo. It seemed to be an important thing to learn. And obviously it stuck with me over the years because I've been out of Korea now since 1990. Last time I was in Korea.
How long did you
What's that?
spend there, Ken?
Total of about, let's see, 84 to 86, 86 to 89, so 5 years. I did a little stint at Fort Ord in between. The only reason I went back is because I re-enlisted, and they said, what's it take to get you to re-enlist? I said, I go back to Korea, and I was thinking 3, 4, 5, 6 months. No, it was like 3 weeks gone. I was happy. She was happy. The wife at the time was Korean, so she was real happy. Long Dog joins us in chat. Pretty much spent the entire day working on the car. You got it back together. Well, it's good it's back together. The key question is, does it run? And did you have anything left over, like something sitting on the bench, like, oh, I don't know, a carburetor or maybe a distributor or, you know, piston, yeah. I wonder what this is. Starter. Kenny Witten joins us. Haven't seen Kitty in a while. He's down there in Louisiana. Hello, Kenny. How's your weather down there? Are you guys under the heat wave everyone else appears to be in? Great Mills, right, Greg?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to remember that. I know you have told us before and you told me before, but I just cannot remember that for some odd reason. I Googled.
So,
Go ahead, Chris.
I had a question about the military. Used to, people that was like in a wheelchair wouldn't be able to join a wheelchair, right? In a wheelchair. Cause my dad, only thing he had was wrong with him, kept him from going, was he had a finger that was missing. And that kept him from going. I know he would have served if he could.
Was it his index finger by chance?
I really don't remember.
Yeah, they have, I mean, no pun intended, obviously, if you're in a wheelchair, they're not going to take you.
And even when I was I had signed up and all that for the Army, and I probably wouldn't even been able to go because I can't run fast and have some issues with my legs and all that. I'm bow-legged and my feet are crooked, so.
Did you ever take the physical?
No, I never did.
What about the ASVAB test?
No. See, nowadays Alex could get in and do like computers. No, I'm not being funny. I'm serious. He could do something like with computers or something in the military.
They would not. He might get in a government service job, but he cannot get in the military. And, you know, Alex understands, obviously. Jim lost his brain when he laughed that time. Careful.
No, I thought I felt something crawl across my foot.
Oh,
I don't see
It was my
anything.
hair, brother. It was my hair. I left.
Well, you're doing something in the military, like you're whatever they do. I mean, you're not actually fighting, but
The
no.
basic requirement is that you have, if you're a cook or a clerk or whatever, you have to be able to carry a rifle and fight. That's the basic
okay.
requirement for everybody. At least it
17 to
was back in the
38,
day.
right, Greg?
Yeah, 17. I think you need your parents' permission.
Okay. Yeah, I've been away for so long. There are jobs in the military where you probably don't have to run or jump or shoot a weapon or anything in combat, but those are far and few between. You got your cooks and your clerks, but your clerks could end up in a war zone. You got your medics, clearly going to end up in a war zone.
See, I don't think I could be fast enough to draw a gun. I mean, I don't know. I've never been really.
Well, Chris, you do realize it's not like the old West. You guys don't line up on, hey, look, it's enemy, and you guys strut out to one another. You're a good distance away. You're using long rifles. In some cases, you're using scopes, and you got a sniper. But it's not like I got him. No, you're not drawing your weapon.
Well, I've used.
I'll be right back.
Shotguns and all, but
nowadays they sit in, and now Alex could do this. Heaven help us if he were to ever try this. He could sit in a bunker and operate a drone. Now that's prevalent nowadays. Of course, we all know with Alex, the war would be going on in, I don't know, let's say Afghanistan, and Alex would be flying over Pennsylvania. So there's always that issue.
I know.
Jim, you appear to be frozen. Oh, he moves. You're good
not
now.
Saying nothing. I know he hears us.
Who he? Alex?
He'd be watching a Tammy video.
Yeah, he is. He's doing something on his computer because you can
Now
see
he
the
thinks I'm
reflection,
saying
and he's smiling, and look, he's getting all excited now.
Yeah, Ken, please don't encourage Alex.
Hang on, I'm gonna take care of Alex. And I am back. Since he
What, you didn't want to see my lovely smile?
Sam, what do I hit to restart the stream? The streaming.
Oh yeah, we were discussing that. So sorry, he started that through OBS, right?
Manage broadcast.
I got OBS up.
Can you share your screen? Oh wait, you can't share your screen from that computer, can you?
Oh.
Okay, so we got to do this the hard way. Go ahead, Sam. Take it away.
Manage broadcast. Click on Manage Broadcast. You're in OBS now.
Yeah, I got it open.
Okay. Should have the last stream's info still in there. Is everything in there? Title, description, everything you set previously?
Should be.
It's got the capture device. It's got the source. It wanted to activate the mic, but I had to mute that out.
Yeah, you don't want the mic, right?
Right.
So when you click on Manage Broadcast, you should see a screen that says YouTube Broadcast Setup. Then it says,
yeah.
Okay, and then it says title, description, privacy, category.
Right. I have one that says create new broadcast or select existing broadcasts.
Yep, you should be on the create new broadcast screen by default.
I want to create a new one.
Yeah, and then make sure your title and description are correct.
No, I gotta change it. It says my broadcasts.
Okay.
That's what mine says. You can leave it as you can leave that title My Broadcast, but you should change it.
Check the remember these settings
Okay.
box. Then it'll save it for next time.
Yeah, I'm showing Zoom and YouTube. I did start a second version of OBS, so I can kind of show everybody what's going on. Obviously, I'm not going to start a second broadcast, although I probably could if I changed it over to Fish Tank Live. I would think.
I think we had an entertainment before.
Yep.
Make sure you check it's not made for kids.
And check, then select your thumbnail.
Not made for kids.
I wonder if I can use a PNG for the thumbnail. I guess I can.
All right.
This is really easy to do. So much simpler than the other way I was doing it.
Okay, we got thumbnail there now.
Yep. Make sure, okay. Latency set at normal. Enable DVR checked.
Let me see.
Yep. Need to worry about 360 video.
No.
Got normal DVR.
Yep. And you can just click on create broadcast and start streaming. And it should tell you that you're broadcasting. Down in the lower right hand corner. You'll see a number going by of OBS where it'll say live, and there's a number that tells you you're live or not, and that will be red.
Yep.
And we can go check on your channel and see if you're live.
So I'm wondering, since this is my second instance of OBS running, I'm wondering if I disconnect my Ken Stout Live and go to the Fish Tank, if it would shut the stream down.
It's saying it's not live on YouTube. Let me reclose.
Well, you got to give it time to get. Did you click create and broadcast or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Down here at the bottom where it says create broadcast and start streaming.
Oh yeah. Do that too.
Yeah, because it won't if you do. And I don't think I can do 2 streams at one time, even though this is a. You know what the hell? Let's see what happens.
But start
Nothing.
streaming.
I can't do anything.
Click or manage streaming.
Create broad at the very bottom. Can you see the Zoom?
Yeah, create broadcast and start streaming.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, now it's got to draw. It's got right now, and it says broadcasting.
I see somebody walking. 2 people are walking in front of your house right now, or they were. Right. One fish just made a comment, so you are live. And there goes the stream. Good. I can experiment with this because the live stream's about over anyway. I'm going to try something. I'm going to go into settings, and I'm going to actually let it run its course. Zoom can still see everything. And I can't switch it. There we go. It'll switch back because it's on the macro. But I'm going to go into settings. I'm going to go into stream. And as soon as this is over, I'm going to see if I can do 2 streams at one time on 2 different channels, since there's 2 instances of OBS running. I know. I like to live dangerously. Just call me Joshy Jr. About to find out because I mean, I want to, okay, so it's back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to this screen, which should show, okay, that's interesting. Why is it showing that? The entire time we were doing, am I on the wrong one? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's why, Joshy, you're on the wrong. There we go. So everyone's seeing the same thing now. Zoom is seeing the same thing that YouTube's seeing. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect Now, at very worst, it's going to end the stream, which is fine. The stream's over anyway. It will have no bearing on Zoom. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. And then I'm going to connect my fish tank cam, because this, every time you do this, this pops up. And I'm going to go ahead and connect that. And I'm going to allow it. And then it says you can close this. So I'm going to close that. And then Fish Tank Live is there. Now it looks like I am still streaming because I see it says Fish Tank Live. So now, again, this is a big one. You have to hit the word apply and then okay. Now, I'm going to see if I can dock this somewhere, which, okay, I'll dock it up there for right now, which I don't like because it takes too much room, but it's docked and not bother me. So now I'm going to go into Manage Broadcast. I am going to jump over to my other instance of OBS and actually turn off the fish cam, since that's what I'm wanting to do. And then I'm going to go back over here, and this is going to be changed to, I don't know, whatever I titled it. And because it's new, I do have to check that, so we'll call this Ken's Fish Tank, and my capitalization, my 40-gallon tank. Public, we don't want it to be gaming, we want it to be pets and animals. No, it's not made for kids. I'm going to go ahead and grab a that one works. That's kind of fish related. Now, it doesn't, Salmon's right. You don't have to change this latency because you're not gaming or anything, so normal's good. But I've been wanting to kind of mess around with this. I don't think it's going to make any difference on how the fish look. I really don't. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit create, and it says creating new live broadcast. Please wait. And if you look down here, there's now 2 instances of OBS streaming at the same time. Now I can verify that this is running if I come over here, open a new window, go into here, switch account to the fish tank. Of course, this is going to be one hell of a boring thing because there's nothing going on there. It's going to be a black screen, because in order to have that functional, I need to go into Fish Tank Live, but now nobody can see what's going on because I am, now it should pop up over here, which it didn't. It's actually showing up on my normal, it's actually showing up right, hang on. It's actually showing up right there. And I'm not sure why. Well, this is still my, so this is Fish Tank channel. This is Ken Stout Live channel. And I know this is still so the stream's still going, Wintermute? Oh, you know what? He's right. It is. In the first instance of, okay, well, this has just been like experimental all the time now. So we know that that's working. Why is it not showing up here? Right. And I'm trying to figure out why that is, because according to OBS, it should be showing in here. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I'm an idiot. Don't everybody disagree with that at one time now. Please. I mean, I bet it shows up now because it's on the OBS of what I'm running. So now we can verify this is Ken Stout Live, or Ken's Fish Tank, and it's running. So I'll throw that out of the way. The other stream is actually not showing anything. Now it should be showing. Now it's showing OBS. And if I bring, so yes, we just confirmed you can run 2 instances of OBS, and simultaneously you can stream 2 different channels from 2 instances of OBS. And they say we're not a tech channel. My gosh, those naysayers, what in the hell are they? Oh, wait, we're still streaming. So I'm going to shut off the regular stream. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. She's working, and I will be on time.